If you're on OPT, waiting on your OPT, or about to apply, then you need to watch this video. Hey guys, it's your International Student Guide here, and today we're going to talk about things that you should never do while on OPT. The things we're going to discuss are a bit more in detail, and we're going to avoid the whole, you should avoid working while you don't have your OPT, and you should work in your related field of study. We already know this. I'm pretty sure your international officer have drilled this in your head already, and so we won't get into that. So you should never accumulate unnecessary unemployment days. If you find yourself stuck and unable to find a job, start volunteering in your field of study. Speak to your lecturers to see if you can either help teach, assist, research, whatever it means may be necessary. Try to volunteer. If they don't have any vacant spots, consider a non-profit organization. As long as you're volunteering 20 work hours a week, you should be fine. Be sure to document these work hours and have them signed off, because your international officer or immigration may require them as evidence. You should never work for non-E-verified companies. The USCIS has a database of all companies that have complied and have registered with them. These are the only companies you are allowed to work with, so verify that companies that you're applying to are actually on this list, because you don't want to get yourself into trouble. Next is that you never want to work for blacklisted companies. Blacklisted companies are companies that have violated immigration laws and regulations and are no longer eligible to apply for visas. What's worse is that if they apply for your visa, you could also be blacklisted, meaning you won't be eligible for a vacation visa, a work visa, a business traveling visa, or residency. You could also possibly be barred from re-entering the US for a significant amount of time. So ensure the companies that you're applying to are reputable. Check websites such as Indeed and Glassdoor to check their reviews from their previous employees to make sure that they are a good company and a good fit for you. With that being said, you never want to fall for a bait and switch job. So bait and switch jobs are jobs that usually seem too good to be true. They target new graduates. They usually have a description such as an executive or general manager position, but they only require the minimum to be eligible. But the twist is when you get to that job interview, you find out that it's for a whole different position, and for you to get to that executive position, you must first become some kind of commission-based employee. What that means is that you're not going to be a full-time employee, you won't get the benefits, and the salary will be commission-based, meaning how much you sell will be how much you make. And they try to make it seem as if, hey, if you sell this amount of stuff, you'll make $100,000+ in salary. But what they don't tell you is that 90% of these people quit within the first year because it's very difficult to do that. So you want to stay away from that. Usually it's the insurance companies that do this. Now, if you're fully aware of the complications that come with these jobs, then by means go for it if it falls in your field of study. But be mindful of this and do not fall for these tricks. Next is that you never want to become complacent. When you finally land a job and your coworkers are in love with you and things are super chill, you often become complacent and comfortable with your work environment. You never want to do this. You should always have a long-term goal that you're working towards. If you find yourself stuck and stagnant and you're not progressing in your career, then you need to look elsewhere. So with that being said, you should never stop looking for a different job unless the company has made it explicitly clear and are actively trying to retain you through sponsorship of H-1B visa or employment-based residency. If they're not, you need to be on the market trying to find other options. So that's it, guys. These are the things that you should never do while on OPT. Stay on the lookout for my next video, things that you should always do while on OPT. If you liked the video, please hit that like and share button and check out my other videos. Thanks, guys.